We're going to start this next class in Gomukhasana, so it's our seated shoelace pose. So if we start with the left knee pointing forwards, we're going to take the right leg over the top, resting the right knee directly on top of the left knee if you can, and just allowing the feet to relax as much as possible. Breathing in deeply, we're going to roll the shoulders back, lifting the chest, maybe lifting the chin at the very top, lifting the arms up overhead, and with the exhale we're going to bend the left arm at the elbow, taking the right hand to the top of the left elbow. As we inhale, we're going to roll the shoulders back, lifting the chest, taking the chin high. And if this is what feels the absolute best, then we're going to stay right here. The second option is going to be to take the right arm down, and if we reach behind, then sometimes the fingers meet just at the back. But as we inhale, we're going to press the elbows back, lifting the chin, staying here for just one more really deep inhale. And with the exhale, we're going to release the hands. If we take them down in front, we're just going to lift the hips. And if we keep the feet just where they are, lifting the knees, turning to the left, then when we make it all the way around to the other side, sinking the hips down, we should be on our Gomukhasana on the other side. And sometimes it doesn't quite work out, right? So you can just swap the legs over if that's a little bit more comfortable. Breathing in, rolling the shoulders back, we can lift the arms, and this time bending the right arm at the elbow, resting the left hand just on top. And this is a place that we can stay if this is what feels really good. Rolling the shoulders back, lifting the chest, or with the next exhale, sweeping the left arm behind and just taking hold of the right fingertips with the left. Inhaling, pressing the elbows back, lifting the chin at the very top. One last really deep inhale here. And with the next exhale, we're going to release the fingertips, taking the hands down in front. And if we uncross the legs, we're going to meet in our tabletop. So if we find a place where we can take the hands just under the shoulders and the knees under the hips, tucking the toes behind. As we inhale, we're going to lift the knees, and with the exhale, taking the hips all the way back and up into our downward facing dog, and maybe just taking a little pedal of the legs, allowing the hips to lift and lower, maybe finding a little stretch through the side body. With the next inhale, we're going to find a place where we can lift the left leg all the way up behind. As we exhale, we're going to draw the left foot forwards, landing it in between the hands or thereabouts, rooting down through the left foot and reaching back through the right heel. We're going to lift. We're going to lift up into our high lunge, lifting through the fingers, breathing in deeply, feeling that big stretch all across the front of the right hip flexors. And from here, we're going for the big step through. So with a big exhale, we're taking that right foot all the way forwards and up and crossing the right leg over the left. So if I turn towards the camera here, we're going to cross the right leg over the left and maybe taking the left arm under the right. And sometimes the palms meet, sometimes the backs of the hands. But with a big exhale, we're going to sink down into the hips. And as we inhale, we're going to lift the elbows, drawing the core in, so we're keeping everything locked and tight. That's what's going to help us keep the stability here. We're just going to stay for one more really deep inhale. And with the exhale, we're going to uncross the right leg, taking it behind, and we're going to draw the chest forwards as the right leg steps back to our variation of Warrior 3, squeezing the glutes, reaching the elbows forwards and reaching back through the right heel, taking just one really deep inhale here. And with the exhale, we're going to land the right foot down, lifting the elbows with the inhale And then with the exhale, unraveling the arms, lifting through the fingers. And the exhale is going to take the hands down towards the floor, stepping the left foot back to plank. Breathing in deeply. As we exhale, we're going to take the chest forwards and down. And as we inhale, lifting the chest, untucking the toes, breathing in. And then with the exhale, lifting the hips all the way back and up into our downward facing dog. Taking a little shake of the head if that's what feels good. Breathing in deeply and exhaling fully. And we're going to take that one over to the other side. So as we inhale, we're going to sweep the right foot all the way up. Exhaling, drawing the right foot forwards, landing it in between the hands, and taking all the little shuffles that it takes to find our way into our low lunge. Pressing down through the right foot. And as we inhale, we're going to lift up into our high lunge, finding that big release all through the front of the left hip flexors this time, reaching up through the fingers with a big exhale. We're going to step the left foot all the way forwards and up, finding the balance. And then when everything's feeling a little bit more stable, finding that place where we can cross the right leg over the left. Maybe taking the right arm under the left. Here we go. And if the palms meet, then that's great. Sometimes it's the backs of the hands. But as we exhale, we're going to sink down into the knees. And as we inhale, we're going to lift up through the elbows. Breathing in deeply, drawing the core muscles in. Squeeze in to keep everything nice and tight. Finding a place we can unravel the left leg, taking the chest forwards, reaching back through the left heel and taking the chest somewhat parallel to the floor here. We've got to squeeze the left glutes to keep the left foot lifted, pressing the elbows forwards and the heel back, and then landing that left foot down, sweeping the arms high. Reaching up through the elbows, just one more really deep inhale here, and then unraveling the arms, reaching up through the fingers, exhaling, taking the hands down to the mat, stepping the right foot back to plank, rooting down through the hands, reaching back through the heels. As we exhale, we're going to take the chest forwards and down, and as we inhale, lifting the chest, untucking the toes, finding our upward facing dog. And with the exhale, sinking the hips back, resting the forehead down, taking a few moments here to rest.